Book 1, Silver Ladder. Episode 4, The Thing Without a Shape. Vass moved silently across the room, every step measured, every breath deliberate. Around him, the estate dimmed its candlelight to thin, nervous threads of flame, as if trying to hide Astra's glow from something drawing near beyond the walls. "Ilara," he murmured, "go to the inner hall, take Astra now." Ilara's arms tightened around the baby, before her mind even caught up. "What do you see?" Vass didn't answer. He only parted the heavy drapes with 2 fingers. Moonlight spilled across his face, painting him in silver and shadow. "Not a who asterisk," he said at last. "A what asterisk?" A chill spidered down Ilara's spine. "Describe it." "I can't." His voice changed, confusion dissolving into dread. "It isn't holding a shape." Her heartbeat thudded painfully. "Is it the same thing from the forest?" "It feels similar," he said, still staring into the night, "but larger." The house groaned deep in its bones, as if bracing itself. "Ilara," Vass said sharply, "go, now." She backed toward the hallway, Astra warm and oblivious against her collarbone. The baby gurgled softly, half asleep. The chandelier above them rattled. Vass lifted one hand, and the crystals stilled instantly, obeying him, or perhaps obeying the star-forged magic bound to his oath. "Ilara," he said again, voice low, "it's crossing onto the grounds." Her breath caught. She turned and ran down the long marble hallway lined with portraits, whose painted eyes followed her with urgent alarm. Her boots struck the floor in rapid, echoing taps, like the estate's racing heartbeat. As she neared the inner hall, the great doors swung open of their own accord, hinges creaking with a whispered urgency. "Hurry, hurry." Ilara slipped inside. The chamber was circular, lit by a domed skylight where both moons shone through in overlapping brilliance. On the mosaic floor, a starburst pattern pointed toward hidden rooms and sealed passageways she had never dared open. At the center stood a marble pedestal, and upon it, a bowl carved of moonstone. The moonwell ***. Ilara approached it slowly. The liquid within shimmered with milky, swirling light, magic condensed into something tangible, something sacred. "Ilara!" Vass's shout thundered down the corridor. A crash followed, wood splintering, stone shuddering. Ilara spun toward the door. "What's happening?" Vass appeared in the entrance, staff igniting with electric blue flame. His cloak roared around him like a storm wind. "It found the house," he growled. A pulse of cold flooded the corridor behind him. The torches shrank to trembling embers. Astra whimpered. "Ilara," Vass said, stepping toward her, "the moonwell. Put her near it." Her eyes widened. "Is that safe?" "Safer than anything else right now." She hesitated, only for a heartbeat, then set Astra into the cradle-like dip beside the moonwell. The baby settled instantly, reaching toward the shimmering surface. The moonwell brightened, casting glimmering reflections across the chamber walls. Ancient sigils in the floor ignited. Vass turned to the corridor. "Stay behind me." Ilara kept one hand on Astra's back. Then the corridor darkened. Not dimmed, darkened. As if the shadows were gaining weight, gaining hunger. A whisper slid along the walls, threading through the cracks of the stones. "Ilara ***. Her blood froze. The same voice as in the forest. The one that had spoken Astra's name before Ilara ever had. Vass snarled and struck his staff against the floor. Blue lightning blistered through the corridor. For a blink, the creature was visible. A towering silhouette, its limbs too long, its edges melting like smoke. A face with hollow sockets, shifting like melting wax. And within its chest, something glowed faintly, an empty light pretending to be a soul. It recoiled, shrieking silently. Ilara clapped a hand over her mouth. "What is that?" she whispered. "Something that should not walk this world," Vass said. The shadow surged forward. Vass unleashed a wave of blue energy, shaking the corridor. Portraits crashed to the floor. Dust rained from the beams. But the thing did not fall. It peeled itself from the wall like spilled ink reforming a body. Ilara, bring me the child asterisk. No, she choked. Astra whimpered. Her mismatched eyes flickered open, fear and starlight mingling. The moonwell flared, surrounding her in a pale, protective halo. The creature lunged. Vass roared and slammed his staff down. A shockwave burst through the chamber. Ilara, take Astra. The house won't hold if we stay. Cracks splintered across the domed ceiling. The creature shrieked. Dust fell like dead snow. Ilara. She reached for Astra, and the moonwell erupted in blinding light.